Doing his thing. And we actually are joined now also by Jacquie Jordan. She is a media expert, and she joins us now to talk about a lot of what we've been talking about and more. Jacquie, thanks so much for joining us here. As you know, we're watching former President Trump do his walkthrough, preparing for his big speech. But again, you are a media relations expert. Talk to us about the optics from what happened to the former president on Saturday, and here he is front and center, obviously nothing holding him back. What message does that send?
Well, a man of steel, a true Captain America. Look at him doing his tech rehearsal and space placement for his upcoming speech tomorrow, as if, you know, not missing a beat. That's like an incredible amount of stoicism and composure to just flawlessly pass up a bullet and then take your space, because he's going to take his space tomorrow and he's going to own it as the Republican candidate for president. And he's going to make some very powerful words and some powerful choices. And in these type of tech rehearsals, what we're looking at here is, you know, they check for lighting. As you know, Newsmax is there. There's other news feeds that are there, so making sure that those shots are there, that lighting as well, that audio as well. And I'm so sure that they're all also reviewing and checking that security as well, because, you know, that should never have happened, and it should never happen again.
Jacquie,
so and also doing prompter checks, you know, because he's an off-the-cuff speaker, but he always has a framework of his speech, which is, you know, we love the fact that he's an off-the-cuff speaker. You know, stuff makes his rallies so, you know, fantastic and entertaining, and, you know, he just owns who he is, and, you know, says things that, you know, he wants to say the way he wants to say it, and you know, that's what we love about him, and that's why it's so fabulous. And I, too, have hearing that he has changed his original speech for tomorrow. And even just the mechanism of changing speeches, you know, I had the privilege of consulting on some speeches behind the scenes, not his, of course, but, you know, and just the changing a speech is such a big deal. You know, if you're writers, you're always working on language and scripting and how you're going to say something, you know, and that takes just incredible mastery and focus. And, you know, that's just one thing happen amongst many other things. I sometimes think, my gosh, when does he ever even sleep?
Well, I'll tell you what, I've heard stories that he only gets like 3 or 4 hours of sleep a night, which is crazy because I don't function.
I could never do that. No, I'm a full 8 hours plus kind of guy.
What do you think, Jacquie, that President Trump's goal was? Because he just went off stage, he did his walkthrough, and maybe he comes back out, they're going to test out different things, who knows? But he knows that we're on this and we're covering this live. There's always a point behind it, and there's always that brilliant marketing mind at work all the time. To do something like that, to stand around, just to see his demeanor. Again, he was shot in the head, but, you know, he's doing his walk, you know, his Trump way, and looking around. And yeah, what do you make of this? Those just few minutes we just saw.
Yeah, no, it just shows his power. He's literally going to own the stage, and nothing is going to scare him off. He's not backing down. I mean, he hasn't backed off of scheduling. He has not backed off of delivering any of the RNC promises that he said he was going to do, even as he was speaking on Saturday. And it does show strength. We haven't seen strength in the White House in the past couple of years, and we've been mockery to the rest of the world. We watched our military even look weak with choices around Afghanistan. So to be able to see the president, Donald Trump, you know, stand there in, you know, even in a casual way with, you know, the tech directors and security and his producers getting him ready for his speech is absolutely a show of strength. And that's the kind of leader that people are looking for. That's what we're waiting for. And how fantastic that the case against his Mar-a-Lago raid was dropped, and we all knew it was phony. But, you know, he endured it. We endured it vicariously through him, and so he's taken the stage.
Yeah. Although we will say that special counsel has filed to appeal that case, and that was announced today. Again, Judge Eileen Cannon has been alerted, but yes, dropped for now. Jacquie Jordan, stay right there. We have to take a quick break, but we'll be back.
Okay, welcome back to American Agenda. Before we go, we're going to pay another visit with our friend and host of Front and Center with Jacquie Jordan. Jacquie Jordan, media specialist. Jacquie, you there? There she is. Let's talk about the
Good to
media
see.
campaign against President Trump that was going on, then their reaction after the assassination attempt. How do you think they're handling it? To Katrina's point, I think you talked about this, that they're not showing the iconic photo, some media members, of him underneath
No,
the
not
American
at all.
flag. Yeah, go ahead.
It's been a definite downplay, and I pay attention to all the nuances of this and how the narratives go down. And when I personally thought CNN should have had their charter removed after saying that Secret Service holds President Donald Trump up from falling after he took a fall, and the minimization of what is happening is not, it's what we've been seeing. You could see the bifurcation and like literally how everybody experiences reality when the truth isn't told. And thank goodness for citizen journalism, because you can't escape what people see on their record on their phones. And everybody who's at a rally is, taking pictures and videotaping it. And that's, how all of this is going to be assembled in terms of what the truth is.
That's right. All right, Jacquie Jordan, we appreciate your expertise. Thanks so much for being with us.